Hi, I'm Ray Thomas, and I'm a graduate of Juan Diego Academy in the class of 2017. Before Juan Diego, I attended Our Lady of Sorrows School, and coming out of 8th grade, I struggled with the decision to either go to a public school or a private school. And the majority of the reason, or the main reason why my decision of going to Juan Diego was kind of based off my parents. I really wanted to play sports at a public school, but my parents were kind of hesitant about that, and so I really didn't want to, go against them, and I ended up deciding to go to Juan Diego Academy. And then, at the beginning, it was a little weird at first, not knowing what I was going to get myself into. And I knew, looking into it, going into freshman year, I either had to look at the glass half empty or half full. And so, I looked at trying to get through, I guess, the first year, see how I liked it with a positive attitude. And I think doing that kind of really helped me adapt to it. In my class, there was no more maybe than 30 people in my whole freshman class, so it was a bit of a difference. Not that much of a difference from going from OLS to Juan Diego, just from 60 to 30, so definitely getting a lot closer to everyone that was there, getting to know everyone a lot more. And when I first got there was only 3 classes. So, I was really able to become, I guess you would call it, an ambassador of the school, to kind of dictate what I wanted, how I wanted things to go. And then transitioning to sophomore year was when we had the full 4 classes, and I think that's when JDA really took off. For me, I kind of always looked at it as there was never really a dull moment for me. There was always something new going on every day, whether it was just some new conversations that we would have at lunch with everyone. You're getting to know your friends a lot more. And then junior year, I don't know, not many people know, but I did have a pretty serious injury my junior year, and I always thought I was alone during that time, but after the injury, I realized that I was never really alone. Everyone there at the school was so helpful with everything. They really catered to what I needed. The biggest thing your junior year is going on your college trip. And so I injured my knee, 2 weeks before. And here I am sitting thinking, I'm not going to be able to go on this thing with my whole class. But they catered to everything. They got a specific bus for me. They got me a wheelchair so they could wheel me around the campuses. And, it was just knowing that they really cared for me when it was really kind of a low point for me, that it meant a lot to me. And then senior year hit the corner right away. And you don't really think about how time goes by, but looking back, I think senior year was such an amazing year. It's when you finally really get to understand the importance of everything that JDA has taught you. Really the sense of community that's there is something that's always talked about. And once you get to your senior year, you really understand that sense of community, because as you get closer to graduation, it gets hard. It's kind of a bittersweet moment, but it gets hard that you don't want to leave, but you're already on for a new chapter. And I think if I had to do it all over again, I think in the end I would end up choosing JDA again.